It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand.
And it seems like every win they string together, this group gets tougher and tougher to beat. Playing beautiful basketball here of late.
There are a lot of things going on besides their execution as this group seems to be coming together.
Pass to Brunson. Randle with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties where we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Here's Morris, following the basket by Julius Randle. Left side, Beal. Screened by Porzingis. To the inside. It's stolen by Randle. To the paint. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Pass to Randle. Here's Brunson.
Washington basketball.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Clock is at 3. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kuzma, right side. Here's Morris, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Hart. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And a deep three from Beal. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Randle. Good on the shot. Randle's got 8 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Back to right. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now, Nunn. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Here's Wright. Robinson with the block. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randle. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Now Kispert. Here's Wright. And here is Kispert. That 3 off the mark. Outside Robinson. Now here's Brunson. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out front. They're up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And the Wizards making a change here. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
The Knicks leading by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
And so it's New York with it. after the basket by Washington. Here's Robinson. Can't connect from short range.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
What a
About putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Wizards. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Out to the right wing. Back to 9. And again, Washington, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Beal gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards. To stop the run. And the rejection by Gafford. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Washington calls timeout. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle. And that one's good. Right.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. .139 left to play here in the half. Kuzma sets a screen to the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kyle Kuzma's body control exemplary on that play. Sets a solid pick and then spins out into the open space.
Porzingis with the steal. Inside. Wizards passing it around. Kispert. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Rose. No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be just one game played a win from home for them. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first 2 points. Here's Grimes. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall. Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
Back to Rose. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
It's a go. Kispert, no good. Knicks trail by 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wizards lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Outside, Beal. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Out to Porzingis. His three-pointers off the mark. New York trailing. Pass to Barrett. Picked off in midair. Now Morris. There's the drive. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Morris outside. Blocked again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And the Wizards making a change here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gafford. That one's not going to go. Randall with some nice D.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Rose, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They lead by 1. Pass to Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Gafford's got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
At the elbow, Randall. And he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Pass to Morris. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here's Rose. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's stolen by Morris. For Washington, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
First team foul.
Free throw, no good for Beal.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. Doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Substitution.
To the paint. And finished off by Avdia.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And Brunson, here we go. It doesn't go for him.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Pass to Nunn. 5 to shoot. Kispert wide open. He fires. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Randall throws it down.
And it feels like Randall is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
There's Beal with the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his second bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Avdia.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Driving the lane. Pass to Avdia. There's Beal with the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Barrett with the ball. Started now by Kispert. It's Beal on the wing. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. It's nice work in the pick and roll.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Wizards. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got two of them to fall in that. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Wizards leading by 12. Right wing. Here's Kispert. From downtown. And again, Washington with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's stolen by Rose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
First team foul.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Kuzma sets a screen to the paint.
And that's a good read by Toppin, just being in the right spot and playing solid D.
In the corner, it's Gafford. 5 on the clock. Right outside. Lets it go with a 3. And they recover it. And another miss by Washington. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Active quickly. Shoots over Gafford. Here's quickly. And it's right, sending it back. Gafford, high post. Stolen by Quickly. Out to the right wing. Here's Toppin. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Kuzma sets a screen. Outside, Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Pass to Kispert. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 8. Quickly with it. Rebounded by Gafford. Now here's Kispert. The kick out to right. Gafford trying to break free. No good with the triple. pass to Hartenstein. .153 left to play in the final quarter. And that one, good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Stolen by Robinson. It's Randall with the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randall's got 20 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the middle. And finished off by Beal.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Here's Randall. And the rejection by Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's New York with it. Trailing here by 8. Barrett for 3. And the Knicks miss again. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Morris throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had